Hi, welcome to Texas Lone Wolf MGTOW, your source for red pill truth. Now, the title of this broadcast is, um, you know, so here's some cold hard signs a coworker is a snake. So just here's some clear signs that a coworker is a freaking snake. All right. So we're going to take a good look at this. All right. Now let's go ahead and dig in. All right. This might be offensive. Let me find this. Let me go ahead and find this real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. I'm gonna put it up here, and so when your coworker is a snake, they can play with you and then turn around, tattle off on you. They can turn around, tattle off on you. Boy, you get your butt in hot water. So, anyways, we have this in our workforce. We have snakes in the workforce. They just like everyday John Doe and Jane Doe going out working to make money. Just everybody got to go out and trade time for some, trade time for tasks to make that check, right? So, anyways, some coworkers can be a friggin' snake. And we're going to figure out which ones they are. So I'm not going to name any company in particular, but there's many companies out there that have snakes lurking in the workforce. They can be in your everyday fast food joints. They can be in your factories. They can be in your warehouse. They can even be in the state offices, law enforcement offices. My. They can be even in the corporate world. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, did I ruffle some feathers? You bet. So, I don't know what this CC'er is. I don't know what that is. Someone who'd like to CC every single person on the mundane emails. Don't like to, okay, be shared. You've worse than they CC everyone on email to call you out. This passive aggressive can be harmful to team morale and cause friction in your working relationship. And what can you do? Anyways, well, you can go to the HR, who is obviously secretly hates your gut, per se. HR doesn't give a damn about anyone below them. Oh, HR is wonderful. HR is great. HR does help me out. HR this, HR. Just want to go ahead and tell you. You can go kiss their butt, but you know what? Secretly, the HR person doesn't give a damn about you. They're protecting the CEO of the company they work for. They're protecting them against the salaried and the hourly people below them. Now, passive aggressive work friend, and they're everywhere. They're in the fast food industry, they're in the factory and warehouses, they're even in state jobs. Yep, they are out there. And these also exist as well. The quick favor asker. Like forgetful folk coming up next. Quick favor asker, straight up asking you to do their work, but you're good at it and you're quicker than I am. And I am so swamped with some common excuse used by lazy coworkers to guilt you into doing their job. Again, you can run to the HR, but again, as I said previously, the HR doesn't give a damn about you. Show appreciation for the compliment, politely explain you have your own work to complete. HR specialist. Well, she doesn't represent the employee. She represents the CEO if she works for him. If you have some extra time, let them know you'd be willing to help them in the future. They have to accomplish their tasks on their own. Yeah, right, whatever. The forgetful foe. Ooh, the forgetful foe. We're talking about a colleague who cannot retain information from day to another. This can be genuine in case they should write things down or a passive-aggressive way of getting you to do their work for them. If it's a latter, don't let them get away with it. I suggest, you have your own stuff to do. The jealous type. Yeah, not everyone is a team player here, okay? The jealous type will be resentful and difficult to work with. You can't stop being good at yourself. So HR always got some tips. Try to focus on things that you can control. Being good at your job is something to be proud of. Jealous and resentful coworkers should not reflect that. They are everywhere. And pretty soon, they'll hang themselves on their own rope, which you got to give them a little bit of time. If that begins to affect your work, then being a team player, try to approach them to address the issue. And you go there, yeah, they're going to run to the manager and get you in trouble. And that is natural. Oh, the liar. We've got plenty of them running around. Could be spreading rumors about you behind your back, taking credit for your work, covering up for their mistakes. Either way, you can't trust them. How can you have a working relationship amongst the dishonesty? You can't. This looks like a house of cards ready to fall down, so to speak. So, anyways, I'm fixing to open up that next link. Next link on this is coming between the female colleagues at work, so I'm going to do that next video on that. Oh yes, the gossiper. We all gossip. Gossip is really juiciest, but there's a difference between trusted conversation amongst colleagues, types of toxic rumor mill that chronic gossiper loves to create. The types that likes to play with you, but when you play with them, they get all butthurt and offended and go running to the manager, and then the manager climbs your ass about it. Yeah, we kind of see that, don't we? So what do you do if you're in that topic of the discussion? Hi, how you doing? And going about your work. Sometimes giving them a taste of their own medicine can actually shake them to the core. But remember, when they say, hey, can we go back to where it was? Tell them, nope, we can't do it. You burnt my ass once. There ain't no going back across that burnt bridge, is there? What's the status of the boards on the bridge look after while it was on fire? That's a terminology that should be used. That while you're worrying about having your feelings hurt, have you ever thought about you're hurting someone else's feelings? We live in this world where everything offends everyone. Does that make any sense? I think so. I suggested dealing with the liar and the jealous type. then take to the management HR. Really, yeah. That's like taking a jerry can of fuel to the fire to see if you're going to solve problems. Nah, I don't think that's going to work. Oh my goodness, the teacher's pet. The teacher's pet. There's always one person who completely changes their demeanor when their boss is around. They love to suck up instead of working hard to earn their respect. You can't trust the teacher's pet. They only in for themselves. You see? Getting overly involved in actions of colleagues is only going to negatively impact your work performance and mood. Trust that your dedication or hard work speaks for itself. Your boss They are capable of determining what actions earns respect. Avoid them at all costs. The disrespectful teammate. These are the type that go around putting their heart on the sleeve and, when it's only benefits them, but really they don't give a damn about the other colleagues. The types of show-offs. Yeah. Disrespectful teammates, one who calls you out in a meeting, steals your ideas, takes your credit for your work, dishes you out to other colleagues behind your back. Hopefully, your other colleagues will see through the disrespect. Teammates shine facades. They can't. There's your way you can do. Now, ignore the office gossip. Focus on you, she says. Make sure you keep diligent notes on your own work. Check in with your manager often. They know how hard you are working. Don't be afraid to stand up to his teammate in a meeting to defend yourself. Easier said than done, I know. Some people need to be put in their place to learn the lesson. Oh my goodness. Here we are, the micromanager. Somebody that wants to act like their boss, but don't have the instincts, don't have the authority, don't have the knowledge, don't have the training. These are the wannabes, so to speak. While the micromanager have good intention, their obsessive need to control everything can stab you in the back. Ooh, ouch. Did you feel that sharp point of that blade? Ooh. Micromanagers slow down productivity, inhibit the creative process, demoralize the whole team. How do you manage up when your direct report is a micromanager? You can't. People who micromanage letting go of control is frightening to them. First, take a look at your work. Ensure there's nothing you do that needs to be micromanaged. Showing up late, missing deadline. Of course, that HR specialists. Secondly, anticipate what they're looking for. Show your manager you're ahead of the game. Will build confidence and trust. Thirdly, provide updates. Yes, so most people just want to assume the manager title without training and position to put that down on other people. That exists in all employment workforces. Oh, yes. Right here, the sly backstabber. Ouch. How many wounds have you got in the back lately? Every so often we work with someone who's slick. It takes a while before we realize that they've been stabbing us in the back. Usually well-liked, emotionally intelligent. The sly backstabber appears professional on the outside, but severely unqualified to be working in a team environment. Once you spot this sly backstabber, take note. Be extra cautious. Documentation is the key to dealing with these people. Keep notes of the situation where they work their way through the projects off the back of others. Oh my goodness. There's people that know your work history just by watching you, observing how you do, and etc. And there's a cousin to this. Not so sly backstabber. There's a cousin will expose themselves because they're sloppy and unprepared. Take note, be extra cautious, and document everything. Oh my goodness, here's a lovely little name right here, the hothead. Do you have a colleague who loses their temper over smallest thing? The office hothead often overreacts stress or challenge. When they're enraged, they will throw anyone who gets in their way under the bus. Take a deep breath here. You know, to those watching this, take a deep breath before you dive in with this. Hotheads can drag you in with their aggressive, negative energy. Treat him like you would treat a toddler having a tantrum. Don't react in a moment. Wait till they calm down before it's just... Okay, hey, that's good. That's a good way to deal with them. Yes, the narcissist. Oh boy, did I work with a narcissist at one time. And let me tell you, they are more toxic than a bottle of ketchup that's past its expiration date on the store shelf. Trust me. The workplace could not survive without them. They're quick to let you know about it. They take credit for every success, deflect the blame for every mistake. You can't reason with them or force them into therapy or implement. And people's true colors will show up. The martyr will take on everything in order to prove that they can work the hardest, sacrifice the most while they're trying to accomplish a lot. Actually have a negative effect on productivity. They don't work well with others and undermine their colleagues' confidence. The martyr. Wow. And folks, we covered the snake in the workplace. Trust me, they are there. Anyways, I'm so glad you got a chance to watch this. And give me some comments below if you agree. Peace.